All right, let's take a look at question number 1. So we've got a couple of different things happening here. We have some fraction times fractions. This again would be a fraction times a fraction, a fraction times a fraction. And then over here we have a whole number divided by a fraction, a whole number divided by a fraction, and then a fraction divided by a whole number. So again, I'm not going to show you how to solve these problems, but I will take a look at some that are similar. So let's start with the fraction times the fraction. So here I've got 1/2 times a third. So we are supposed to use a visual model. So I'm going to go ahead and split my whole over here into half and shade half of it. Okay. So when we multiply a fraction times a fraction, what we're really doing mathematically is we are taking a part of a part. So I don't want all of this half. I only want a third of this half. So I'm going to split this into thirds the other way. And I only want one out of the 3 pieces I just split my half into. So how much is that? Well, that is 1 piece out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. So that means my answer here is 1 out of 6, or 1/6. Again, we can think about, we know that the algorithm we use with this, we're taking numerator times numerator equals numerator. So 1 times 1 is 1. And denominator times denominator equals denominator. So 2 times 3 equals 6. So here is an example of a visual we can have here. This is the algorithm we can apply. We can apply that for all of the fractions times fractions. All right, let's take a look at the whole number divided into fractions. So here I have 3 wholes. We can think of them 3 pizzas, 3 pies. I am splitting them up into pieces that are a fourth big. So I'm going to go ahead and split all of these into fourths. And then I am going to count how many pieces that are 1/4 big, or how many groups that are 1/4 of the whole do I have. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this is a reasonable answer because I'm starting with 3 wholes, but I'm breaking it into little pieces and I'm counting up the pieces. So I should have more pieces than what I started with because I divided those wholes up into pieces that are less than 1. That's not going to be a reasonable answer when I look at the next question, because here I don't have a whole. I only have 1/3. So let's take a look. This is my whole. I don't have the whole thing. I only have a third of it. And so I have to share this now, or I have to split this into 2 equal parts. So if I go ahead and I split this, I am making 2 groups that are this big. Well, how big is that? Well, that's 1 piece out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. So a third split into 2 pieces is a 1/6, which is reasonable. I had less than 1. I'm sharing it now, so I need less than what I started with, and a 1/6 is less than a third. Good luck solving those problems.